Have you ever held a device that felt like pure magic in your hands? Imagine the perfect gadget. It is a device that does exactly what you need, right when you need it. That is the iPad mini. It has always been the almost perfect tablet. It is the perfect size for intense mobile gaming. It is the perfect size for reading a long book on the couch. It is the ultimate travel companion for long flights and boring road trips. You can easily slip it into a small bag. You can hold it in one hand without your wrist getting tired. But for years, there has been one massive deal breaker. There is one glaring flaw holding this amazing piece of technology back. I am talking about the ancient 60Hz display. We live in a fast world today. We live in a world of super high refresh rates. Even the brand new base model iPhone 17 has finally moved to a much smoother screen. Yet, the iPad mini has felt completely stuck in the past. It felt ignored by Apple. But right now, as we move through March 2026, the supply chain leaks have reached a massive breaking point. The upcoming iPad mini 8 is not just another boring specification bump. It is not just a tiny processor upgrade that you will barely notice. It is the massive display revolution we have all been demanding for years. Today, we need to break down the 120Hz dilemma. We are going to look at why the latest hidden reports from the supply chain change absolutely everything we know about this tablet. Let us start with the core of the giant debate. For the last 6 months, industry insiders have been totally split. Reliable analysts like Ross Young initially had some very bad news for us. They strongly suggested Apple might just stick to a basic 60Hz OLED panel. The reason for this was simple. Apple always wants to keep their production costs down. They also desperately wanted to keep the super smooth ProMotion feature exclusive to their very expensive Pro models. It was a classic, greedy Apple move. However, new data just leaked out. This new data comes straight from Samsung Display's massive production line. And it suggests a huge shift in Apple's secret strategy. The iPad mini 8 is reportedly moving to a brand new single-stack OLED architecture. This means Apple finally has a real choice to make. They can either give us a standard 60Hz OLED screen. Sure, that fixes the colors. It makes the black colors look truly black. But it does not fix the smoothness of the screen. Or, they can finally implement a special version of ProMotion. Let us be completely real for a second. The trending sentiment right now on social media is pure frustration. People are tired of the jelly-like scrolling issue. This terrible scrolling effect still haunts the current mini's reputation today. It makes the entire reading and scrolling experience feel totally bad. It makes a premium tablet look incredibly cheap. Apple knows they cannot launch another 60Hz tablet in 2026. They cannot release old technology and expect it to go viral. They cannot expect it to sell out in stores. The 120Hz upgrade is no longer just a nice bonus feature. It is a strict market necessity. Buyers simply will not accept anything less anymore. So, what do the absolute most reliable sources say right now? Mark Gurman from Bloomberg is highly respected. He has recently dropped a huge hint. He says the Mini 8 is being treated very differently inside Apple's headquarters. Internally, Apple engineers are calling it a Pro-Lite device. It is finally getting the premium treatment it deserves. This perfectly aligns with some crazy new performance reports. Rumors strongly say the new tablet will feature the blazing fast A20 Pro chip. Some sources even suggest it might skip a generation entirely. It might go straight to the incredible A20 Pro 2nm chip. This all depends on the exact launch window Apple chooses. Just think about that massive raw power. Imagine a top-tier desktop-class chip inside a tiny tablet. According to supply chain leaks via Instant Digital, things are moving very fast. Mass production for these brand new 8.5-inch OLED panels is set to start soon. The timeline points exactly to the second half of 2026. This strongly suggests a late 2026 release date for the public. But wait, there is even more exciting news. Most importantly, these same reliable sources are highlighting a crazy new hardware feature. Apple is reportedly testing a new vibration-based speaker system. This is a huge deal. Removing traditional speaker grills means fewer holes in the metal body of the device. This specific design change could easily lead to the first ever water-resistant iPad. Imagine safely taking your iPad mini